Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Monday, April 10th, 2023. I, of course, want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading. But do, as always, keep in mind as we proceed, it is general. So take what resonates and discard the rest. And don't forget to hit that like button. But interestingly enough, for this specific reading for this day, I didn't feel the need, or I was guided to not end up channeling an overall message before the reading. So we'll just see where the reading takes us. It's a day that's going to remind you not to plan too much, but to have a powerful intention set in place, okay, or intentions. It feels like it's a day where, and this might have happened a little bit on Sunday as well, potentially tied into a realization for some. I know this happened for me. Being reminded of your individual power. It could be on different levels for some, or it could just be in one specific way, tying into a skill set potentially. Beautiful. Just a reminder that you are truly powerful and you can see your life change for the better due to, and potentially help other people as well, due to whatever the sense of being for you or is for you. From the Moonology deck to begin for Monday. A brighter side of things is what I'm hearing, a brighter side, and a brighter side of you. You might find that your energy is starting to come back to you, or your motivation is starting to, it dissipates at times, but then you get it back, right? But feeling more determined, more motivated, in better spirit, I want to say, than in comparison to some of the previous days, even if Sunday it started to come back to you as well. I did do Sunday's reading in full and it just was lacking quality. But yeah, so I didn't put it out. But they're saying work through your fears. You might be afraid of fearing a sense of lack moving forward, whether that's financial, love-wise, maybe fearing getting hurt again. Spirit saying a lot of which drawn to the reading have a new chapter in love ahead for you when it comes to dating or when it comes to who you're committed to already. But there's a need to work through your fears and then discard them when you learn or gain what you needed to due to that process, right? Potentially still needing to go through a bit of healing from somebody that hurt you or from some levels of disappointment or one in particular. But Spirit's saying we're not going to let our past nor our fears hold us back from acquiring and succeeding in the way, acquiring what we're meant to, what's best for us, what's going to help us feel more abundant, and just simply succeeding more so moving forward. I'm hearing you deserve it all, but it may be a day where you're pushed to meditate and contemplate, okay? Potentially on a past realization. You may need to come up with one, or it may just plop into your head from Spirit, or remember something. It's like you've come so far, and this day reminds you of just that. Tying into the messages we were speaking upon with the work through your fear card, you may think about a Scorpio throughout this day. They're saying you're good enough, all right? You're good enough when it comes to acquiring the most ideal relationship for you, or that perfect level of success within this commitment you already have. You're good enough to see your business go the distance as an entrepreneur, or to begin one, right? And to see it successful in the end. But you're also good enough to acquire that perfect position for you and to make enough money to support you and potentially your loved ones moving forward, and to have plenty, okay? It's a day that reminds you that you don't have to settle, and you do deserve more than you've had up until this point. But it's also a day that reminds you that things are coming in, things are coming to being, coming to end in purposeful timing, in divine timing. There's no need to worry, there's no need to stress or fear. And just channel your intentions, your motivations, and your ability to manifest towards seeing your life improve moving forward. I feel like a lot of which drawn to the reading, including myself, are going to see a big shift in the right direction due to, again, that realization, if not multiple, and the realization or the remembering of the fact that you are so powerful and you can change things moving forward. And I feel like for a lot drawn to the reading as well, your impact on others is taking a highlight. Your ability to, through it all, changing your own life for the better, helping other people, okay, in one if not multiple important, powerful ways. But through it all, there's honesty, a very judgment card vibe coming through, needing to be implemented. Are we seeing, have we already seen and have not put action towards, effort towards adjusting what needs to be adjusted? Is it your perspective? Is it certain habits or one in particular that's weighing you down or will more so moving forward? Is it your view on things, I want to say for some? Are you feeling good in energy? Are you implementing enough self-care? Some, yes, and others like myself have been slacking when it comes to that recently. And now we need to get back into the motion, into the flow of making sure you're feeling in tip-top shape, okay? But either way, I feel like this is a very powerful day where you're, again, being reminded of what you're made out of. Beautiful. Let's continue and pull some tarot. So randomly feeling guided to this deck. Some of you are expecting the worst when it comes to where your control lies and where it doesn't in a situation. I do feel like some of you are going to see this churn in the reverse position at a certain point moving forward, even if you don't feel that way throughout this day, or even see it come to be throughout this day. It's like there's more money coming in. There's more control coming in. Your power lies within your ability to focus on what is within your control. But I feel like even some of which, it's like you can gain more control by making certain adjustments, tweaks when it comes to your approach, your mindset, and again, your focus. Very interesting. And your ability to, I don't want to say persuade, convince, inform, delegate even to an extent for some. That's also going to take a highlight in regards to how that ties into your success moving forward, in your ability to, again, feel more in control and just tap into that true power that you hold as an individual, as a beautiful soul. What else do we have for Monday? I'm also hearing your individuality, your uniqueness is taking a highlight. Look at this. They're going to match up with each card is already what I'm getting. Bear with me. The Empress card tying into building upon the you are good enough card, because it's a day, and I just saw 7-11 on the timestamp. It's just a reminder that you deserve the birthing of certain situations, potentially the highlighting of one in particular for you, if not two at most. That's going to be ideal for you. That, again, that perfect connection, job, business, you name it, expansion is what I'm getting. And to remember not to settle all the meanwhile. And I'm hearing the fruits of your abundance. Interesting. It feels like moving forward, being drawn to this reading, you're going to start seeing certain levels of abundance. And remember, that's not just finances. It's different levels of acquiring and succeeding. But I do feel as if one level of abundance will lead to another level of abundance, and so on and so on. A bit of a trickling, building up, snowballing kind of effect. And it may be one type of abundance leads to a different type, or that one level of abundance leads to more of what you just succeeded at or acquired, right? Or saw came to be for you. I'm hearing the word fruition. Fruition. What do we have for the work through your fears card? Okay. You're fearing that something's not going to come to an end as soon as it needs to, or that something might come to an end, but you don't want it to, or it wouldn't benefit you, at least at this time, or in general, for it to come to an end. However it works for you, Spirit's saying, again, remember the destined timing wrapped up into beginnings and endings, and when this is all meant to come to be or fall apart, even if that's not meant to look messy or disturb your well-being all the meanwhile, right? Because it feels like there's naturally thoughts throughout this day on, okay, where your efforts are being put forth towards, even when you don't feel like it. Some of you need to water a connection that you haven't been, or reach out to that person you've been thinking about, or you almost did, or you just thought about it. Anyways, but there's thoughts of, again, endings, new beginnings, and just wanting to move and build towards more for yourself, and potentially, again, to benefit your loved ones, but your life as a whole all the meanwhile, wanting to strive for improvement. But if we're being honest, you're a little bit afraid of things not coming to be or working out completely or at all in your favor due to your past. I feel like spiritual messing with is going to take a highlight throughout this day, whether you're experiencing more and or less of which throughout this day. For some, the and aspect of that message, it could be moments where you're gaining more spiritual messing with, and then times when you just aren't being messed with at all, or just experiencing less than usual. Anyways, yeah, wanting things to feel lighter moving forward, and Spirit saying you are meant to believe in your goals, your wishes, your dreams. And when you're letting this fear, this worrisome state of being take over and create blockages for you, it's going to be nearly impossible to see your dreams come to fruition for you. Okay? It creates a blockage between you and your manifestation skill set all the meanwhile, right? Because I've said this time and time again, if you don't believe 1000% in what you're trying to manifest, it is not coming to be, okay? You might see that Spirit helps you in certain ways to see it come to be or to get closer to that goal or dream, if not multiple. But any sliver of fear, doubt, or worry in regards to that coming to be, kiss that manifestation goodbye, okay? And so it reminds you that you are in the driver's seat and needing to make certain adjustments once again in this sense and in other ways to make sure you're on top of your manifestation game, okay? I'm hearing a manifestation machine, excuse me, that's a tongue twister, a manifestation machine. They're also saying when you slip up, when you are messed with, when things don't feel perfect throughout this day, laugh it off, okay? Laugh it off. I'm also hearing someone's ridiculous. Anyways, but I do feel like Spirit also is saying before or in order to get to a new beginning tied into your money, what do we need to adjust? Have we been overspending, right? In order to benefit the acquiring, the completion of certain financial goals? What do you want to invest in moving forward? Do you have a specific amount plus some that you would like to be saving by a certain point or need to? Just certain financial improvements, however it looks for you. But again, I feel like some of which have a new beginning when it comes to, say, a new investment, like a move of residence. Okay, some need to acquire a car. Could be in regards to a new job around the corner. What do we need to adjust in order to make sure that this comes to be in an easy manner, successful manner, but also is successful once you begin it, okay? Or it could be the continuation for some. But it just feels like they're also highlighting as I kind of alternated the cards, interestingly enough, they're highlighting the ups and downs of your individual life, your path, and how Spirit's saying things will feel more smooth sailing moving forward in certain ways, but you're going to need to recognize and acknowledge in a very realistic, mature manner when your habits, your approach, right, your fears, your worries, once again, and even your connection to the past at times is altering that smooth sailing and creating that up and down once again. But there's certain factors, again, out of your control. But again, you have the ability to manifest like no other. There's a fresh start for you. And I feel like either way, even if this isn't financial for you, for a lot, I feel like it is in one way, shape, or form. They're saying even if it brings in more or pushes more to go out, it feels like this beginning is going to leave you with more abundance and a lot more on your plate. They're saying a lot of busy times for you, but that will feel fulfilling. And keep you moving, keep you accomplishing, okay? Reaching for more. It feels like things are going to work out for you moving forward, and to take the good with the bad at times, right? But it's a day where you're being reminded again, you're in the driver's seat. There are adjustments to be made once again, but all the meanwhile, again, they're saying you're good enough for what you want, what you deserve, what's best for you in all areas of your life, and you can manifest exactly what that is for you, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Monday, and I'll definitely see you next time.